I mean, look at this kid. Look at Darren Walsh. Look at his attributes and progress, and he's been amazing and continues to be amazing. He's resolute personality. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He's so good. Am I showing you this so I don't have to show you our horrific position in the table and how things have kind of fallen apart? Yes. Yeah. Ignore. But look at the lines. You know what I'm saying? Like there's whole numbers here. Like I think I said that. It'd be nice if they gave us actual numbers. And they apparently, if it goes up by a lot, like his stamina, look at that. From an 11.4 to 13. What did he hit, puberty or something? Good. Okay, let's roll the intro and talk about everything else. The struggle is real, my friends. We are in 6th place. We are 11 points off top and only 4 points off bottom. It has fallen apart a little bit. Maybe it's losing those team leaders in Marty Waters and Lucas Klukas. I have no idea how to fix this, and I'm panicking just a little bit, to be honest with you. And I've kind of gone like, okay, we just need to settle in and let's think through some things. But it's really been befuddling. So we lost at home to Waterford on an 82nd minute free kick. Despite having played really well, they scored early and we came back and we're looking good. And then that happened. Prior to that, we beat St. Pat's 4-2. It was a close game. You know, they scored, we equalized, they scored, and then we equalized. And then Gavin Wilkinson was like, nah, I got this, boys. And, went for it. And we also had a missed penalty from Brandon, who was our best penalty taker on the pitch at the time. So it really should have not been as tight of a game as it ended up being before Gavin, got on his horse and went riding. And then we lost to Dundalk with it's been all over the park. Shamrock Rovers 3-0 in the EA Sports Cup quarterfinal, if I can get that out. Aidan Nolan, I thought that was kind of funny. The loanee we had a couple of years ago was on the pitch, and then he picked up an early yellow, and then we closed him down, and he got sent off. I mean, he got sent off really late in the game, right? But hey, they're at near the top, so anything that hurts them in the next game, hey, you take that guy out. That's absolutely fine. We lost to UCD in the Senior Cup semifinal. Played like garbage, to be honest with you. Lost to Bohemian 3-1. Didn't play very well. Let me look here. Zach O'Neill. Which one? Where is it? I didn't show this to you, did I? Zach O'Neill had a hat trick. First 3 goals of the season, I think, or of the competition. Nope, of the season. 3 goals. Goes on a hat trick. 7th minute, 19th minute, then Connor Lang gets one, 26th minute. He picks up his hat trick in the 34th minute. It was a rout. I mean, it should be a rout, right? We're playing their Leinster Senior League side. But yeah, he had a hat trick. Let's see. He was playing the central midfielder on attack role, so I wonder if that had something to do with it. That is his most natural role. He's picked up the box-to-box a little bit, but he still can't dribble. So I wonder if doing this is better because it uses his acceleration and stamina and all his good attributes instead of forcing him into the box-to-box. So we might change that. We put contracts out for Pierce Kavanaugh because our assistant recommended it to give him some time to continue to train full time. So we did that. And then Johnny Docherty, who got injured as soon as we offered him a contract, we picked him up as well because he's got potential. He's not quite Walsh, but he's got potential. And so we'll give him the extra year and the more money, and he can train full time and see if that helps. And then I think I told you I was going to show this to you last time, but I was rushing and I didn't. But we have brought back, he's been here for, Graham O'Hanlon is back, and I'm sure I said some nasty things about when he left after our first inaugural season. He went to Bray as a coach, and there was a caretaker manager for half a minute. And then if you look at it that way, does that mean he's just been out of the game? I didn't realize that. He's just kind of been hanging out. That's a bit odd. Interesting. Oh, where'd he go? That's lovely stuff. But overall, 19 working with youngsters, professional. So I'm trying to bring up, I want professional staff, high determination, good working with youngsters because we got a young team. And I thought he was a really good pickup for those purposes. But my goodness, it's not gone well. And it's we draw with Sligo, who were pretty good. We lose to Bohemian, who at the time were pretty low. We lose to Dundalk, who at the time were in 8th. We beat St. Pat's, who were actually a little bit ahead of us at that point. And then we lose to 7th place Waterford. And it's what is happening? This game was disappointing because I don't think I showed this to you either. We went up early. They went up early, and then we came back and it was 2-1, and then they had a garbage penalty, and then of course it's just not gone well. We are this close to the Europa League, so I'm hoping that we can get into that and make a bit of a run. I wanted to cancel this. I did not. Oh, right, because Bohemians is our affiliate, and they can just put something on our calendar. Lovely. Right, so today we are going to play. I was going to show you Derry City and Cork City. We'll see how it goes. I'm already 5 minutes into this. It's probably going to be just Derry City. I'm trying to rest the wingers. They haven't played outstanding anyway. So like if you look at Gilmore, 6.73 average rating. Brandon, 6.74. McGlade, 6.58. Who's the other kid? Nag is on a 6.52. No one is playing really well. So we've got some good midfielders. I've picked up a new signing. I didn't tell you that. Jim Fox. He's 20, Northern Ireland. Northern Irish is what I was trying to say. He's kind of like Zach O'Neill, except he can't finish, but he can dribble. So kind of like reversed. But he knows the box-to-box naturally, so he's a good left-footed only, 20 years old. He's got some time to develop. We're just trying to work on his match sharpness. So now that we've got O'Reilly, Harry White, Wiltshire, O'Neill, really good like quad there in the midfield. We've got Buckley that can come in. We now have Fox on the bench still. We have Houlihan. I feel like we've got a really good midfield squad. We're going to play Bernard, Erich, Collins, and Madden. We're going to put Collins on cover because that's his best role. I put Haynes Ward on... we're training him on complete forward at the recommendation of Jeremy Bessie. I think in the comments, if you don't know who that is, he's been watching my stuff for quite some time and often leaves very insightful comments. Jeremy's, I think, favorite thing is when we have somebody that we can train to be a complete forward. So Jeremy, we're going to try it. This is his first game. I don't know how it's going to go. Risky business. But O'Reilly on the advanced playmaker, O'Neill on the attack, Madden kind of supporting that attack, Wiltshire hanging back with the ball-winning midfielder, White getting up and down, Bernard. So I've also put our sweeper keeper on defend because I think we had some issues with maybe getting too far forward on the attack. Like I think part of it is I got a little aggressive. This is on counter. I'm not sure if it's going to work, to be honest with you. We got a little aggressive with, I guess, thinking we were better than we are. Right? Like we made Europa League, we made quite the run, and then I might have gotten a little cocky where I was playing more positive or attacking against like lesser teams when I should have been playing more like balanced or positive. And then like against better teams, higher up the table teams like cautious or balanced. So I do know that the game will adjust. Let's try this. We're on control. I'm going to say change this to direct counterattack. And let's do some team bonding. So I know that the game does adjust to you when you are better. So maybe we have more teams that are kind of like sitting back and hitting us on the counter. And so it's trying to figure out a way how to break through that. And maybe that's been part of our problems. I'm not really sure. So we're going to finish hopping ahead here to actually get to the Derry City game. I think it's going to be the only game today. And then we'll be right back. Gary Haysward has been called up to the Ireland under-21s by manager Noel King, who's been the under-21 manager since 2010. My goodness, to face Croatia. That's exciting. June 6th. Here we go. We're away from home, so counter makes sense, right? Oh, and it's like they're behind us, but it's not like they're like on 3 points. Like we're not, and we're hemorrhaging money. This could go real sour real quick. Like we have just hemorrhaged the cash away. So we got to make a Europa League run. Our table position makes the FAA Cup very important. If for some reason we can't make it back up to 4th, which again, like we're just a point off, right? But we're not where I thought we'd be, and probably not where you thought we would be. So, right. Adeyinka is just coming back from kind of a pulled groin, so we're going to put Joe in instead. Adeyinka's played well on his minimal number of appearances, but if you got a pulled groin, mate, you're on a fitness test. It just makes me nervous. And now they're going to overwhelm our wings is what I feel like is absolutely going to happen. We're the underdogs, apparently. Of course, I've also made some promises to players that we would, like challenge for the title this year, so that's going to go well. We want to win every match that we play, and I got to turn the sound back on. We're doing extended highlights. This is going to be the only game for today. And again, it's like, can you beat 10th? That are 4 points behind you? It doesn't sound as good when you say they're only 4 points behind you. Zach O'Neal punts it up. Oh, Hayes Ward, complete forward. Well, I don't know what, maybe he was trying to get it to Wilkinson there, but okay, lads. This is interesting. 2 early highlights, so it's either an indicator this is going to go horrifically bad, or like has the tactical change completely befuddled them. Wilkinson, how does that ball in there? It's corner. I mean, he got his hand to it, but his hand also includes a rocket launcher. Ball in, headed away, headed back in, chipped away, headed back down. Oh, collected. White. Oh, he's just going to let it go. Okay, that's interesting idea there, sir. Oh, my mug hit my water glass. Lots of things going on. Zach O'Neal. But it's like, I feel like this happens every couple seasons. That was an aggressive ball out the back where it's like nothing works. And it's like widespread panic. You just want to like alt F4 every time you play the game. And it's like, okay, how can we think through this, boys? Look at that. This is a lot of highlights. This is like, what, 4th or 5th highlight in 7 minutes? That's, whoa. If we don't win the title, I'm not going to be upset. That would mean Champions League, which would have been amazing. But, like, we got to get back to the Europa League. Just from a financial standpoint. If we don't do that, we are pretty much toast. Like, we can't survive on the income levels that we're at right now. Now, maybe the, you know, oh, great. Maybe the board sells or something like that. But we got to make a run. Please don't kick this into the back of the net. Please hit the wall. Please hit the wall. I was going to say hit it low, but I didn't even get it out, so it's not as funny. Okay, boy, 11 minutes, another highlight. Ooh, anytime you see your whoever that is, like, creeping along behind somebody, like, two-footed lunge, red card. Okay, 3 guys block, O'Reilly clears, nice. Do we have, yeah, set pieces on? Anytime I got O'Reilly in, I want to do set pieces for some reason. 15th minute, another highlight. Stolen with 36% possession. That's probably not the ideal when you think about it. I'm a big believer in control, but since like that's not worked away from home, we're gonna go the counter-attacking, but they're gonna score right as I say that. Roy has scored in a bunch of games against us. We have not beaten Derry City in 4 games, according to the press conference. So that's, you know, encouraging. Uh-oh. Anytime. Like, don't two-footed lunge. Bernard, deep throw down the corner to nobody. Okay, Hayes Ward's there. Takes a touch. Couldn't tell if that was going to go in because the camera did the weird thing that it always does. Thank you, FM. That was lovely. So, like, now, I'm sure you've had this, right? You play the game. Let me know if you have had this. Maybe it's just me. Where you've had a bad run and you score a goal in the 18th minute and you're like, oh gosh, like we just scored a goal in the 18th minute. Versus like, come on boys, crush their souls. It's like, oh, here comes we're gonna concede. Goalkeeper doesn't even go for that. I guess he knew. But like, it's more of like anticipating the disappointing equalizer, and then, you know, morale takes a dip and then you end up losing. Is it just me? I know it sounds like I'm a head case, but oh, I just demanded more. Top bins, lads. Now, I'm a little more positive at 2-0, especially after something like that. Look at that. Oh, curves it runner. Oh, that is... Oh, that's like goal of the season-esque. It will never win. I, of course, pressured by the feedback because I hit that before that highlight. And now that we've gone up 2-0. Come on, boys. We can give up 1. Let's not try to, but we could. Don't get sent off, Harry. Harry White. Oh, that was a sitta, mate. I thought that was going in. I was about to scream. That's why I got my coffee mug ready. I was like, whoop. Our experienced left back just lets that happen. Okay, who is that? Okay, the German tank, Frank the Tank. I mean, he got rid. That's good. And straight to the keeper. That absolutely works. We've had a clear-cut chance of their 1/2 chance. Pretty even on shots and on target and all that kind of stuff. Everything else is pretty even. We just had that one one clear-cut chance, and then the free kick, surely that wasn't the clear-cut chance. Zach O'Neal takes a touch, dribbles, and then, I thought that was going to drift in. Here's one of our own on 6.6. All right, my friends, Wilkinson on 6.5. That's not what you want to see, lads. But Hayes Ward with the assist on the complete forward, is he gonna all overnight? He's gonna go from like the red line of knowing the complete forward to like yellow. I don't want too much. I'm not saying it needs to be green. Just, if you knew it a little bit, that'd be handy. It's essentially Harry White versus the world at this point. I mean, if we're being honest. Passionate. I'm not going to get negative. I'm trying to. We have not had a good time. Watch your step to avoid another. Now his rating's going to go down. We've not had a good time from a dynamic standpoint. Maybe I should have said something, but I don't want you to get sent off. I don't care that you're on an 8.7. I do. I'm glad you've got the brace, mate. I want you to get a hat trick by staying on the pitch. How could that be confusing and demotivating? You're doing great. Don't get sent off. Oh, what? I sent off? I don't... What? Do you think I have a yellow? Like, is he what is he confused about? Oh, nice switch of the field there. They spread it out. They've got the runner. Okay, you can't see the other runner, but that's okay. He's way outside of the wing. There's Roy. O'Neal. We're volleyballing it up away from the goal. I thought that was going to go in. Okay, now they've had a bunch of shots, but they're only 3 on target, so we seem to be doing yes, ease off tackles, yes. We seem to be doing a good job keeping them at bay, potentially. He said with, all the confidence of saying the word potentially and all that. Okay, right, they've got a yellow as well to go up against our yellow. Don't give up a penalty. Don't give up a penalty. Please. You're welcome for that. Oh, we kind of over-pursued. We went too far to the sideline. He cut in. Mo Salah did on the other. I'm sure there's other players that do it, but obviously I watch Liverpool, and that's what I think of with Mo Salah. Okay, Wilkinson collects on the 6... No, he doesn't collect because he's on a 6.5. I was going to say on the 6.5 he collects it, and then he proved why he was on a 6.5. And then White steps in front of it. Long ball. There he is every freaking time. That guy has scored against us like in 5 or 6 games in a row. There's like nothing we can do about it. Wilkinson not doing the business, my friends. Demand more. O'Reilly's on a 6.3. Does he need to come off? Do we make attacking changes or defensive changes? Like, do we drop the attacking midfielder back and put in like a DM-esque type player? We'll find out after this highlight. How about that? I know I could put in like a specific instruction to... Oh, there's the garage. Congratulations. It's been a couple episodes. I know I could put something in to like man mark Roy, but that never works with our talent level, I don't think. And then if we just tell him to tightly marking, well, I guess that could work, but then they're playing a 4-2-3-1. I'm afraid... Oh, I thought that was going to be a penalty. With the 4-2-3-1, it's like, what if they man mark Roy and then the attacking midfielder runs right past? My goodness. If there wasn't a roof on the stand there, it had gone out. Well, let's look at the analysis. I never do this. Okay, well, they're going out to the right. This is what it appears, which would be our left, which would be why we have a yellow. But we're over here. We have a guy on defend. He's playing a 6.7, and he's on an 8.8, so I'm kind of pleased with that, if I could be completely honest with you. Wilkinson, not doing great. Let's be completely honest here. But do we drop? I think we can. We'll do this for now. Because what we can do here, let's take a look at Buckley. What do you like to do, Buckley? Can you do a deep line playmaker? Can we kind of mix it up? Nope, you sure can't. But I think Wiltshire can. Wilshire is actually pretty good. He doesn't know it from like knowing the role, but he's got better passing, or maybe just a DM. I think he suits a DM, so we'll put him on support, so he can still support the attack here. This is an interesting looking formation, if I do say so myself. Well, actually. Yeah, mate, you could... I'm going to tell him to take more risks with his passing. Because he's got good passing, right? 11 passing, 7 vision's okay, but, I mean, we are talking about the Irish Premier Division. And then, of course, we will concede, and then I will take off one of the other midfielders and move him up and then put a striker back on. So that's kind of the plan here. Oh, or we'll concede right here, and I'll just hit cancel really quick. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Don't get sent off. Thank you. Okay. Don't get sent off. Don't get... Oh, that's a goal. Oh, I mean, he punches it out. I guess that's the thing you want to do. Now we're going to sub on the corner. Okay. Donnelly. Okay, no, not headed away. They pinged it back to Donnelly. Brennan in space. Takes a touch. Look at all the space. My goodness. 2 players. And our guy backs off. Oh, he knew that was coming. Ooh, don't get sent off. Panic at the back. This is not... I'm just befuddled. We have improved our squad. We've gotten rid of the not as good players. And yet, we seem very, very shaky. I'm not really understanding this. They bring on a winger for a winger. You know what I'm saying? So if like we man mark this guy, then like this guy runs right past, right? So that makes me nervous. Deep throw and our defensive third. Oh, top of the box. I mean. It's so annoying. You go here. We'll just switch it up and put you on attack, and you go box to box. And is this where I lose my cool? I think we leave it on cautious. I'm so tempted to just like unleash attacking, but that seems unwise. And I know it's probably because they've got 2 people on the wings, right? Like I understand that, but our wing play hasn't been good, so I don't feel confident that would have stopped anything if we played like a 4-4-2. Zach O'Neill with a 6.4. My friends, Madden's picked up a yellow. Oh, this is going just peachy. We're picking up yellows all over the place. That's the sound that our play is making right now. Nice catch, to be fair. This is all them. My goodness, it's all them. We created 1 clear-cut chance, and they've had 3 half chances. Oh. I feel like I'm about to do something stupid. We play to win the game. Fox, you're the box-to-box expertise guy. Buckley. Yeah. I'm going for it. We need wins. Like, losing does not help us here. So can we draw them in and then ping it up top? And I'm gonna leave him on support. This is such a bad idea. No. We're gonna go back. It's like, I know it's a bad idea, but I'm willing to risk it. Like this, maybe this is how I drop points in Football Manager, is I'm willing to risk this. I thought it was going to be a laser beam in and just start cursing the game. Come on, boys. Bossin. Who was that to? Who was it to, mate? How is he that open? Oh my goodness. It wasn't offside either. He's just like hanging out, like chatting with the goalkeeper. Apparently we have one of our center backs keeping him onside. We'll try again. We go long again. Oh, he hits it down! Connor Lang! Oh, mate. That was it. That was our second clear-cut chance. I think that was the chance. Oh, if he took one more touch, get the keeper to come off his line. Why are you wasting time? That's good. Your target man is, you know, hanging out on the short corner kick. That's what you want. Ooh. Hold on, I want to check the time wasting. Nope, much higher, more direct. Set pieces. Let's try closing them down more, boys. Counter press? We want to try and win the ball back. Oh. Win it back, boys! Yes, we have... O'Reilly has the height. Oh, that's such a poor ball. What was that? It just immediately concedes possession right back, and here it comes right down our throats to Roy, who is open in space all day long. Back post. Cleared by Collins. Not the cover man. He's actually playing defend, but he normally plays cover. His natural instinct was to play cover there. Oh, look at all the... we have so many people forward. Isn't it good when you lose or draw a game where you have 2 quick hit chances and your opponent has none? Versus the 3 half chances. Isn't that your favorite thing in Football Manager? This is either the end of game highlight or potentially something else. There's enough time for it to be something gross, except our advanced playmaker can't pick out a pass. And our ball-winning midfielder or defensive midfielder takes a crack from 600 yards away with 7 people in front of him, and then we concede. Yes? Oh, not a penalty. Okay, my mic is in the way of me seeing the bottom of the screen. Fox pings it up. Okay. Jeebus. I swear. There you go. Oh, mate, you had a second. They have 27 shots. This is what I don't understand. We should be better than them. How do they have 27 shots? Is it because we're letting them come on to us? You know, playing cautious. Unlucky, I guess. And they signed. This guy has. He has been at Shamrock. He didn't like us there. Then Dundalk, and now he's been picked up by Derry City. So, right. Next time you see us, my friends, we are going to know what's going on in the Europa League, and we'll see if we have found some version of form to go with it. I am pretty much at a loss. I don't know what to do. I mean, look at this run. Oh, what was that? 1 win in the league games that you can see on the screen right now. Not what you want to be doing. Right, we currently sit 7th, 4 points clear. It's bad, y'all. There's no way we get anywhere near the top. Right now, it's the race to keep up with UCD and St. Pat's, I think. So we'll go do that, and we're definitely going to play counter against these 2 teams. Probably 4-4-2 counter, because, you know, I want to get our 2 best... Gavin Wilkinson, right, and Gary Hayes-Ward are our 2 best players, so we are going to play them up top. So I guess that's our only option. Let me know what you think. Can you tell this is real? Like, it's like last season went exceptionally well. Look at that run. Look at that. Exceptionally well. Maybe it was a slightly longer preseason. Maybe that's what I've screwed up. Look at this run. And then this season, it's like they're so... This season, what have I done? Okay, there it is. There's so little green in comparison. Lots more red donuts. All right, my friends. We'll see you then.